Thank you for joining me in the Fassst Lane. You know what this is, the legendary Jay Mack, your humble teacher. Now, excuse me, we're back at it again. It's now August 13, 2019. I'm going over my dreams to help give you insight or enlightenment to what's going on in your life as it pertains to witchcraft activities. All right, now August 13, 2019, I had a dream. I was walking outside to get a 5-gallon bottle of water. While I was walking, I had some banana skins to throw away. For some reason, they fell out of my hand. I bent down to pick it up because I don't throw trash. Salute to Dr. Francis Wrestling for the politics of throwing trash. That's serious business, people. Excuse me. So I don't throw trash. And you shouldn't be in the habit of doing that. Doing that too. Now I bend down to pick up the trash, the skins, and half were old and half were new. And mine were new. I didn't know who the other old ones for, so I only picked up mine and left the old ones. Now I'm looking at it again. This is why I tell you record your dreams. So when you go back over it, you may see something you miss. Either because you're too close to the situation, or like me, you knew. Now it's been over a year, and I can see this was a trick. This was to get me to pick up those old bananas also and to touch it. Like Minister Ewing said, when you touch things in the dream, you come into contact with it and you make a covenant, and whatever the intent was for me touching that banana, I would have caught it. Just like he said, when people put stuff at your doorstep and you walk on it. Now, whatever the intent was behind that touching you is going to come and manifest in your life. So I'm glad I didn't touch that. Anyway, I threw the skins away. And then an old man in shades came and asked if he could help me. So I told him no. Now, a year later, I realized this could be one of the beasts, one of the people who sold me to the beast. Because why would you be wearing dark glasses at night? The person trying to hide their identity, and they're asking if they can help me. So it's like the movie, I can't remember the movie with the jinn, where the jinn would ask you questions, and if you say yes, it's like it's granting you wishes without telling you, hey, make 3 wishes. All you have to do is say yes. And whatever you want, you will get, even though you didn't know you agreed to it. So this old man is trying to get me to agree to him helping me for what? I don't know. Maybe because, his glasses and I couldn't see his face, I refused his help. So I told him no, and then I saw a little boy fall off a swing near me. Now, again, like Minister Ewing said, mostly babies in a dream would be like indication that poverty is being projected at you. But this was a boy probably 5-7 years old. I didn't know where he came from. There's no swing in my yard, so I found that odd. And I went about my business. I walked to a Chinese store, but I didn't go inside because it looked closed. Now, I don't know what that could mean. Whatever it is, I just rebuke everything in the dream. I had another dream. The stabilizer link on a truck was missing. Now, for you who don't know this, it's amazing. A Jeep Wrangler just passed by. Or mostly SUVs and trucks. There's a link that goes from one wheel to the other on the steering to make sure, stop the wheels from going up too high. and to keep the car balanced. Well, anyway, that was missing on this truck. I just noticed it. It wasn't my truck. Now, I don't know if that was directed at me or not, to say my stabilizer bar was missing, which it was, but with Minister Ewan's help, I got it back. So I don't know if this was a good dream, bad dream. Either way, you thank God to be sure, and you rebuke it to be sure. Now, around this time, a vision came to me. A memory came back. A memory of a vision came back to me that I had. This is now August 13, 2019. A vision came to me way back in what, 95? Yeah, 1995. I was outside of a building, and I saw. First, I thought I was seeing things, so I was losing my mind. I saw this big bird. It could have been an eagle, but it was huge, and it was in the cage of bars, and it was chained down at the foot. I thought I was seeing things, so this was back in 95. When that came back to me, I understood what the dream was talking about with the missing stabilizer. It's a bar, but they call it a link. I call it a stabilizer bar because it's big and long. I changed a few of them on a few cars, so I thought that's why it came to mind. But now I look at it, that was letting me know something. Now, I won't say any more about this dream, because the person or persons involved have passed on to the next life. But based on where I was, based on where I saw the bird in the cage chained down, and the little voice, because I was up high, a small voice told me jump. And I looked around, right? And I'm like, oh my God, I must be going with my mind. So I took care of my business, and when I left, I looked down. I said, oh, if I jump from here, I wouldn't die. I'd be in a state worse than death. And that came back to me. And this, coupled with the dream I had back in 88, when the beautiful voice told me to kill myself, made me realize that someone, now the minister, you won't open my eyes to what's going on, that someone sold me to the beast. And I discovered who one of the culprits were. And I couldn't believe it. And like Minister Ewan said, the people who need deep up in the church. The people who need deep up in the church. I'll leave that alone before I say something I don't want to say. Because my wife gets mad at me when I say it. So I won't say it to put it on YouTube for the whole world to see. But that bird in the cage chained down, and to the spot where it's chained down, and what used to be on that spot where it was chained down, let me know now, with the wisdom of Minister Ewing, that was one of the people who sold me to the beast. They have a nerve. They have a nerve. I can't see myself doing wrong by any child. And for big, grown, stinking men and women to do wrong by a child, well, anyway, they're not here, and I hope they're burning in hell. I hate to say that, but for you to sell somebody's child to the beast for your own benefit, who are you? I'm sorry. I told you before, I'm no man to God. I'm no man to God. Anyway, let's move on. Oh, alright. I had another dream on the 13th. And I'm trying to figure out what it was. But I just made a record that I don't have a dream. I couldn't remember. I had a dream, but I can't remember it. And I know that I had a dream. So, I was trying to figure out. I continue reading what I wrote. I didn't write anything on the dream I remembered. Like I said, I was furious at how I had just dreamt a dream and I could not remember it. Yeah, that's been happening to me lately, even though this happened August 2019. Just this morning, I had a dream. Big, bold dream. I woke up to use the bathroom and I forgot the dream. But thank God I recorded the other dreams I remembered. Then that dream came to me. This is why, people, you've got to record your dreams. Oh, another note. This has nothing to do with the dream, but when I had the dream where the man, when I dropped the bananas. The bananas fell out of my hand and they were rotten bananas where my good bananas skins fell. I don't walk outside bare feet anymore. And I remember growing up, hearing the older people yelling at us as children to put our shoes on when we come outside. I thought it made sense because of you could get cut by glass, nails, or something like that. Or get your foot punctured by nails or sharp objects. Not knowing that maybe they knew, maybe that was their concern. But it could also be they knew that there are people who would put things down on people's property for the adults, and me or a child walking around barefoot would step on it and kaboom. I've been to you and talked about that, where people walk outside barefoot and all of a sudden their leg would get ruined, and there's no medical reason for the foot being in the state of decay that it is in. And no medical help, no medicine they give, nothing they do can help. The person loses their leg or it costs them their life. So I don't walk outside bare feet anymore. People, don't make that a habit. Oh, and another thing, I don't pick up nothing in my yard with my bare hands. If I see something in my yard that I don't own and is in my yard, I don't pick it up in my bare hands anymore. I either get a plastic or get plastic to put on my hands, cardboard, and scoop it up, put it in another plastic and throw it away. Alright, look like the sticker boy just walked by. What? If he only know he get the beating of his life. God help him if he ain't got no money, they gotta beat you up for free. Anyway. Yeah, be careful of that picking things up off the floor. Alright, thank you for joining me in the Fassst Lane. I get one more video. See you in the next video. I'm trying to keep it under 15 minutes because time is money. Alright, goodbye.